up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And here we have Real Madrid against Liverpool. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
And already we're underway here. Tries a through ball. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Aimed long and direct. McAllister. Now it's Mbappe. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Going, he'll have a dip! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And the ball is out of play. Bellingham. Mbappe. Chouameni. Szoboszlai. Darwin. Looks to slip it through. Pushes it out wide. Mohamed Salah has a swing at it! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
Modric looking up to see who wants it. It is a corner. Up to meet it! No, not the best of headers.
Yeah, early stages I know, Peter, but there's a show of forward thrust here. They're oozing belief.
Bellingham. Rodrigo. Surely. Rodrigo with a shot! Now the pass. It's got paid to a promising move. Nunez. And he's cut it out. And it's been taken straight back. McAllister. Rudiger goes looking. And it's Salah. Now a chance to break. Vinicius Junior. That is a terrific run. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Tries a through ball. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Has gone out. Gravenberg. Robertson. McAllister. Minutes gone. Szoboszlai passes it through. That'll be a throw-in. Astute defending to ensure they got no further. Konate. McAllister. Chouameni did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Mbappe. Rodrigo. And through to the goalkeeper. McAllister with the ball through. Looks to slip it through. Diaz. Big chance, corner. Courtois can claim that. Rodrigo. He's got away. Drills one in. And that should be the keeper's. McAllister. Well played, he saw that coming. And the whistle goes for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Real Madrid clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Forward it goes. Rudiger with a good steal, well played. He's left his man. Vinicius Junior. Great tackle, he had
Peter,
to get
we
that
can
right.
only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Alexander-Arnold, well positioned to make that interception. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Bellingham. Tries a through ball. Could Rodrigo going for goal! And he's done it!
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Real Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Modric, great challenge. Robertson. Diaz. Carvajal plays it forward.
Liverpool showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alaba positions himself well and cuts it out. Vinicius Junior was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Vinicius Junior, well read, he sorted that out. Szoboszlai. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Carvajal plays it forward. Robertson, and the through ball is intercepted. Forward it goes. Well, that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Nunez, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Nunez. Oh, full-blooded challenge,
Liverpool
and it had to be.
definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Diaz passes it through. He
Peter.
Big chance! Oh, that could cost them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They've played it short.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Carvajal goes looking. Rodrigo. Looks like a good ball through. It's a brilliant interception.
Real Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Chipped through. Oh, good interception. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold does well there. Alert. Nunez. Played out to the right. Has it out wide now. Diaz has a go! It's anyone's ball. Decent enough try. Great leap! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Real Madrid win it by the only goal. Result, no question, the most important thing, however it came. Final score, 1-0.
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them, they upped their game in the end. I thought they got what they deserved.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. As the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. There's the whistle. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Gravenberg. Darwin. Soboslai. Threw himself at it, but he's got it cleanly. McAllister. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Soboslai plays it out to the flank. Mendy goes looking, looks to slip it through. Mbappe has it in a wide position, so what next? Keeper goes long. Soboslai. Nunez. Diaz has a swing at it. Can he score? Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Forward it goes. McAllister. Tries a through ball, hits one! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, to be honest, he shouldn't have spilled that in the first place, but he recovered it really quickly, so no harm done.
Carvajal goes up and over. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alexander-Arnold. Soboslai. Chance to shoot. Up to meet it. Oh, surely that deserved better.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Played out to the right. Going through. Mohamed, he's gone for it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Bellingham. Vinicius Junior with the ball through. Vinicius Junior did well to pick out Mbappe, for whom the ball just didn't fall kindly. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Chouameni plays it forward. Now the pass. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Wonderful quick feet. Shot a goal! Goal! Real Madrid! And Real Madrid are ahead.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid has a pop! Bellingham. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior looks to slip it through. Alexander-Arnold. So they got the only goal to make it 1-0. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Over to the left. Mbappe. Timely intervention. So what now? And the through ball is intercepted. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Szoboszlai. And now the breakaway.
Alaba simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Well positioned to make that interception. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Real Madrid going to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, 1-0 may be good enough, so they may err on the side of caution and get more players behind the ball instead of running beyond it. They could even try to spoil it from here, we'll see. Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
McAllister. Diaz. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. McAllister. Surely he scores! Aimed long and direct. McAllister unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. Out to the flank. Szoboszlai looking to get on the end of this. The shot's on! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! Liverpool are all square. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
And that's been won straight back. McAllister battles to win it back. Bellingham. goes looking. Vinicius Junior with the ball through. Van Dijk sends it forward with interest. He's done well to tidy up the situation. Now it's Darwin. Szoboszlai with a delicate ball. Chance! Szoboszlai produced a good ball to find Nunez, but he was just unable to find a shot. That's not going to make it. McAllister. Diaz. Good idea, just poorly executed. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now the pass. He's left his man. Oh, the ball's come loose. Mbappe, looking as though he's being given special treatment here. Treatment he could well do without.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well intercepted,
Liverpool
really alert to the
a
danger.
good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Szoboszlai! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Szoboszlai has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's been taken short. Goes for goal! It's a goal! And the comeback is complete. Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Well, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
The Reds go into the lead. He's had a shot! Superb from Vinicius Junior! Real Madrid are level. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Rodrigo, looks like a good ball through.
Real Madrid merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Can he put it away? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Nunez really
That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Real Madrid displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Can they go one better? Chouameni. Well played, he saw that coming. Chiesa. Shots on Nunez! Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Good clearance and very necessary. Valverde. And he's cut it out. And the defence can get it clear. Darwin. Simicas. Elliott passes it through. Great leap! And in it goes! Right at the end of extra time! That must settle it!
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Rodrigo with a shot! And with that, we've reached the halfway point of extra time. A thrilling culmination to the first period, but despite all of that, the two sides still separated by a single goal.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
The hostilities have already resumed. They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Stuck out a leg for a good challenge. Van Dijk. Simicas. Looks to slip it through. Aimed long and direct. Defenders on the back foot. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. Alexander-Arnold. Kula plays it forward. Endo. Chiesa! Should have put that one away.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Chiesa. Endo. Elliott. Now it's Darwin. Is it in?
Liverpool certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
That's a corner kick. Jota. Liverpool. And another time! And that may well be that. That is that. Real Madrid just couldn't kill it off. Opponents back into it and let it get away. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Real Madrid definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
There aren't many defenders, Peter, who...
Big chance! And he's there to make a great save.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Looks to slip it through. good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Nunez tries running with the ball at his feet. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. It's got through. Gravenberg. Aimed long and direct. Mohamed Salah. Going through. Mbappe. Done very well to intervene. Szoboszlai. Who's he going to play in? Gravenberg. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. He's got away. Is it in? Goal! Real Madrid!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
The Reds didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Mbappe. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's off on a marauding run. Can he finish? Alisson gives chase. And he's cut it out. Szoboszlai takes control of it and he's on the move. Needed a better pass there. Rodrigo. Darwin. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. Chouameni tries to get it forward quickly. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And the finish! Vinicius Junior. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Liverpool seem to have chosen a tougher route.
Shoots! He has done it! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Liverpool grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Szoboszlai clips one through. Alaba goes looking. Vinicius Junior passes it through. It's a good foot in there. Gravenberg. Played out to the right. Szoboszlai. Bellingham. Looks like a good ball through. There really wasn't very much in that. Far away from being a telling final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If
looking to shoot, surely this time. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Chooses to go back. Shapes the shoots. He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
They've played it short. Diaz. Now can he finish?
Well, it's a crossing feast here, but I'd advise them to keep a variety in their play to avoid being found out and stopped.
Nobody's going to argue with that. That is terrific skill. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And it's Salah. Forward it goes. Now they can break here. Tries a through ball. Now it's Mbappe! What a wonderful goal! And that is about as cool as they come. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2 goals to 1. So we're just settling back into this second half. Gravenberg cuts it out. Robertson. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Good idea, just poorly executed. Out to the left it goes. Now the pass. Courtois has that under control. Bellingham. Chouameni. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe is on his own. Can he put it away? Gravenberg. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Just brushed off the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Alexander-Arnold positions himself well and cuts it out. Mbappe, over to the left. Vinicius Junior, he's left his man. Oh, sweet feet from him there. He's come loose. There are a few waiting for it. Decent ball. Clears it out of harm's way. It's being played forward. Real Madrid get it back again. Real Madrid being made to look sloppy in possession here. Szoboszlai plays it forward. Could move up a gear here. Aimed long and direct. He spotted the run and played him through. Has a hit! Well, and it's been given away. Oh, great chance! And a goal! Liverpool are all square. Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Bellingham. Chance to break. Rodrigo tries to stroke it through. And out to safety. And it's been taken straight back. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe with the ball through. Looks like a good ball through. Diaz looks to clip it forward. Going through. Shoots!
Liverpool merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Looks to slip it through. Ball's out on the left now. He's going to have to go it alone. Tries a through ball. Diaz. He's got a... Salah has a go! Turns and Diaz! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Diaz fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Real Madrid. El dorsal 10. Modric. El dorsal 15.
Jota goes short.
El dorsal 7.
Rodrigo.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 8. El dorsal 21.
That intervention was very necessary.
Se va a marcar un cambio de jugadores.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Rodrigo passes it through. Mbappe has a pop! It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment. Well, he's used to making headlines for all the right reasons, but he's about to get a flavour of the other.
Goes for goal! It's anyone's ball. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool don't have many options and time is running out. Brahim Diaz goes looking. There is the final whistle. Real Madrid lose by the odd goal. Could have gone either way, but a win is a win. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So off we go then. Robertson. McAllister. Gravenberg passes it through. Mendy. Bellingham. Looks to slip it through. Cut out in the nick of time. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Who's he going to play in? Alexander-Arnold. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Well read, he sorted that out. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Diaz. Is it in? That was venomous.
Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Aimed long and direct. Diaz, and Diaz!
A very nice shimmy to manipulate the space, and that was cleverly worked. Look, they may have nothing to show for it so far, but this is one determined start.
Into the channel. Bellingham passes it through. Konate, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. The Reds have a free kick.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Now it's Rodrigo. Done very well to intervene. Bellingham with the ball through. Now the pass. Oh, good stop, it had to be. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Mbappe. Rodrigo. Bellingham. Now it's Darwin. Chance to break. Looks like a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. And can he put it away? Goal! The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Mohamed Salah needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Vinicius Junior, he's left his man. Mbappe! Vinicius Junior has been caught there, it's a foul. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. He's gone for goal!
Mbappe weighed up the options and picked the wrong one.
Robertson. Diaz tries a through ball. Carvajal. Now the pass. Has he picked him out? Van Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looks like a good ball through. Rodrigo passes it through. Bellingham. Oh, he's in! McAllister goes looking, and here's the chance to counter. Well played, he saw that coming. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Now it's Bellingham. And the half-time whistle goes. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. Still had its moments. He ultimately produced just one goal. A decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Real Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Szoboszlai. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. That's the throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. No, he's come up against a brick wall there. Van Dijk goes long. Tchouameni gets it back. Mbappe with the ball through. Vinicius Junior plays it out to the flank. Out wide to the right. Robertson. McAllister. Diaz. Soboslai. Someone looks like he's in need. Ah, he's given it away. He'll have a dip. Mo Salah! Sensational! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
The Reds get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Mbappe! Oh, well defended, that had to be done. Goes for goal! He has done it! Just 1 goal in it now! Game on! However they tried to stand in his way, he just was not to be denied.
Demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold.
Salah has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
It so nearly came off for him.
Mohamed Salah certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Coaxed out to the wing. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior, can he put it away? And that really should have hit the net.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Szoboszlai. Liverpool very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
McAllister. Diaz. Looks to slip it through. What an adventurous run from a defender. Struck first time. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Mbappe. Szoboszlai.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Well positioned to make
Real
that
Madrid
interception.
are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior looking to shoot!
Real Madrid are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Modric with the ball through. And the finish! Right towards the front man.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Alisson catches it safely. McAllister. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Gravenberg. And that's sprayed out wide. Szoboszlai.
Liverpool certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
How about that? Mbappe! Irrepressible! Dying minutes, and we're all That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, and it's been a contest between two sides that were evenly matched on the day. Neither deserves to be on the losing side.
short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes. Into extra time we go. Real Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. You could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Finch has got rid of that. Big chance here. Another chance. Goal, Real Madrid! And the comeback is complete. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
He's made it three. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Real Madrid take the lead. Nunez! Should have equalised.
Oh, that's a great response, though, and it's a statement declaring that they're not done with this yet.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe! Can he finish? Good idea, just poorly executed. How about a shot? Vinicius shot a goal! It's broken loose. Chiesa. Shota. Going through. Half-time, extra time. Mbappe, clearly the central character, a hat-trick hero, edging his side ahead with his third goal.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
And if you're just back, the action is back underway already. This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Valverde. Just needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Now a chance to break. Tries a through ball.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Jackpo tries to head towards goal. Brahim Diaz. Ball's loose, who's getting there?
Liverpool have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Vinicius Junior passes it through. Forward it goes. Real Madrid need to hold on for a few more moments. He's got away. Mbappe. And that's been levered clear. Brahim Diaz. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Real Madrid looking to pull clear here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Oh, the ball's come loose! And that's it. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, showing off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. What do you think?
Very impressive here, Peter. The backbone of this team is so strong, and it proved to be the decisive area.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night. So it's away we go then. Done very well to intervene. Van Dijk. It's put paid to a promising move. Chouameni plays it forward. It shoots! Oh, that's fabulous!
And if that's a sign of things to come, he could make himself unplayable here. On some occasions, when star players really mean business, the entertainment value rockets, and we could be in for a treat after such a stunning opening. Well, the goalkeeper would have helped to make his mind up on how he was going to finish it.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. It's wrestled off the ball. Alaba gets into the right position to intercept. Good defending. He knew he had to stop it right there. Goes wide. Where to from here? He's left his man. He's tried one! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
It so nearly came off for him.
Vinicius Junior certainly tends to cast his influence, and he's in imposing mood again.
Szoboszlai, Liverpool, and shoots! Aimed long and direct, a real chance to break. McAllister. Clips one through. Diaz, Szoboszlai.
Rudiger just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up front.
Bellingham. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Szoboszlai goes looking. He's got away. Gorgeous control there. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, good interception. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild.
Can he finish? Superb from Szoboszlai! They are right back in business.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Rodrigo. Mbappe. Mbappe! Gravenberg. Now it's Mbappe. Looks to slip it through. Alisson, will lay claim to that? Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg tries lifting it over. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai. Really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Now the pass. Forward it goes. Breaks on here. Vinicius Junior with the ball through. Tries a through ball. Needed a better pass there. Alaba plays it forward. Rodrigo going through. Mbappe! It's a carbon copy of their previous miss.
Real Madrid really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Genuinely interesting game here, very, very watchable. 2 goals, 1 each. Real Madrid head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Real Madrid playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half.
And the finish! He scored!
And that has only enhanced his already huge reputation. They were obviously hoping for an early second half boost, but there are a few who can truly make it happen, and this is a very welcome tonic now.
Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
The Reds go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Real Madrid given another corner. The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Real Madrid will try it again now. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Aimed long and direct. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Gravenberg. Diaz passes it. Can he put it away? And he's there to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Towering header! He scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Great corner, and he did the rest.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
Liverpool take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Szoboszlai goes looking. Diaz gets through on his own. Here comes the corner. Mendy tries to get it forward quickly. Rodrigo displaying his defensive capabilities there. That's no striker's tackle.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
It's a goal kick. Oh, good ball. Mbappe is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Oh, that's neat. Can he score? Mbappe is magnificent! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
The poor defending or not, that was a clinical finish. Both the movement and the execution were top drawer.
Real Madrid get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's been taken straight back. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Well read, he sorted that out. Gravenberg delivers. Mendy plays it forward. Chouameni. Forward it goes. Nunez has been found. He's had a look. He's had a shot. Back of the net. And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Liverpool go 2 up and into a position of real strength. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Looks like a good ball. Hits one! How about that? Saved only by poor finishing.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Salah. Full tilt down the right-hand side. Bellingham. Chouameni. Bellingham is fouled.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
And it's Salah. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Darwin. He's got away. Defending was physical, no nonsense, and it had to be. It's a loose ball. Aimed long and direct. And he's made certain that won't get through. So that's it. It is all over. Real Madrid have thrown it away. It was in their grasp. They let it go. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Real Madrid just may have felt a little extra pressure in front of their own fans that caused a nervousness and tension.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Looking to shoot! That comes as a mighty relief.
Real Madrid have really got the wind in their sails, and I'm not sure whether this team has an anchor.
Diaz. Chouameni. He's got away. Nicely controlled. And the finish! Goal!
Well, if that was their intention pre-match, let me tell you, it's worked out very nicely. I think for the skipper to chip in with a goal too is a bonus, but this game has already taken on a real attacking edge, and long may that continue. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
The Reds trail at this, meets it first time! It's in! 2 up, 2 easy! How many more to come? Rodrigo at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
Real Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And the through ball is intercepted. Mbappe passes it through. Szoboszlai battling down that right flank, tries a through ball. Rodrigo. And it's been taken straight back, over to the left. Bellingham shoots! Szoboszlai. Alexander-Arnold conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. Alexander-Arnold looking up to see who wants it. McAllister. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Salah. It's broken loose. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
Forward it goes. Gravenberg. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. It's got through. Gets wrestled off the ball. Salah with the ball through. A real chance to break. Looks like a good ball through. Nunez. And the shot! Saved only by poor finishing. Diaz. Defending was strong and firm. Rodrigo, a scorer already in the game. Gravenberg goes looking. Alaba positions himself well and cuts it out. Szoboszlai. Gravenberg going for goal! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Mohamed Salah with the short one. Diaz. Liverpool with another chance from a corner. Mohamed Salah plays it short. Has a pop! And oh! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Bellingham plays it forward. Gravenberg tries to stroke it through. Gravenberg How about it? Oh, extraordinary.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Real Madrid are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Real Madrid ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are already promptly back underway. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well read, he sorted that out. Szoboszlai, Alexander-Arnold, aimed long and direct, dashing forward at pace. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Mbappe, now the pass. Rodrigo finds himself offside. Throw-in. Modric. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Diaz goes up and over. Diaz produced a good ball to find Nunez, who just couldn't get the ball to sit for him. Now it's Darwin, Diaz, Nunez. Unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. McAllister. Darwin passes it through. Diaz shoots! Surely this time, it's a goal! Back to within 1. Interesting. Courtois reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky and come your way.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on.
He's gone for it! And that would have been some goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Szoboszlai. Can he finish? Crunching tackle. Looks like a good ball through. Robertson looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
Now it's Darwin. Diaz. Now it's Darwin. Nunez shoots! Oh, they did so well to set it up.
Nunez very sharply moved into position, a give and go without end product, unfortunately.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Jota. Chiesa. Rudiger. Wants to get it forward quickly. Now it's Mbappe. He's on his way. Big chance. Must be.
Real Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And now the breakaway into the channel. He's pinged one through here.
Real Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Chiesa. Jackpo plays it backwards, and they'll try again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Looks to slip it through, and he's cut it out.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Chiesa. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And he's been judged offside.
Oh, it would have been fabulous had the timing matched the pass. Pity.
Chiesa. Jota. Gakpo. Vinicius Junior with the ball through. Now a chance to break. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. So that's it. It is all over. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch. Just one between them. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was hammer away in central position, but it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across.
Has a shot! Mbappe! Rodrigo! Oh, full-blooded challenge. He's had a go! Fires from distance. Ball's loose, and he's after it. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Now it's McAllister. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Alaba. Modric conjuring up some magic on the right-hand side. McAllister tries a through ball. Diaz has a go! Oh, terrific run to latch onto it, but the finish is all wrong.
Diaz certainly did his part with a lovely pass, and unfortunately, the loveliness...
He's gone for it! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Mohamed Salah plays it short. That intervention was very necessary. Rodrigo. Forward it goes. It's come loose. Alexander-Arnold plays it forward. Now that had to be more accurate. It's a loose ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Gravenberg. Alexander-Arnold. He's had a shot!
That's a cracking strike, and it may have stung the palms of the keeper.
Diaz. Who's he going to play in? Ball is over the line. Rodrigo. Bellingham pushes it out wide. Now it's Mbappe. Mendy. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Rodrigo. Going for goal! Goal! Real Madrid! The breakthrough strike! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Szoboszlai! Superb from Szoboszlai!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Nunez. Oh, good interception. Well positioned to make that interception. Nunez. Tchouaméni goes looking. Now the pass. Face to face with shot at goal! Goal! Real Madrid! And again they hit the front.
Showed real composure then. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
Real Madrid get themselves into the lead. Tchouaméni. Rodrigo. Looks like a good ball through. He's had a look. The shot's on! Back of the net! And already they're looking to run away with it. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Real Madrid take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win. And Diaz! Bellingham tries to get it forward quickly. Gravenberg. Cut out in the nick of time. And here's the chance to counter. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Big chance. Has a pop. More and more and more and more. They are running riot. Hot knife. We've reached half-time.
I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
Really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Gets up to head it! It goes to show he is human after all.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there? They've come out of the dressing room firing on all cylinders now. We could be in for quite a second half here.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Aimed long and direct. Real Madrid disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Robertson positions himself well and cuts it out. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Bellingham encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
He's got away. It's broken shoots.
Again, let me mention what a wonderful stop the goalkeeper pulled off there. Really wonderful.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Forward it goes. Now it's Darwin. That's a decent ball. Mohamed Salah. A real chance to break. Going through. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Bellingham. Mbappe. They have themselves another corner. Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that wasn't in the script, and you have to feel for him, Peter. It's ended in some embarrassment.
Real Madrid got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. Mendy. And it's been taken straight back. Bellingham cuts it out. Nunez! Modric plays it forward. That's a brilliant interception. Breaks on here. Rodrigo passes it through. Now it's Mbappe. He's left his man, and he's on. Can he score? Oh, almost a sixth.
Real Madrid know they can rely on the counter, and they've just expressed a warning.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Mbappe! Dashing forward at pace. Now it's Darwin. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Salah. Just brushed off the ball there. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Chouameni tries to get it forward quickly. Tries a through ball. Soboslai goes looking. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he's cut it out. It's gone for a throw-in. He's gone for goal. And the ball's come out. Had a shot. That is absolutely glorious. Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy.
Unbelievable. Courtois maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
The Reds grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Forward it goes. Carvajal, he's onside. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Tchouaméni, Modric. Rodrigo looks to slip it through. Oh, well defended. Hits one! Sensational from Vinicius Junior. Ruthless and relentless, utterly rampant.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
Real Madrid totally rampant here. Tchouaméni, Modric. Now it's Rodrigo. He's got away. Rodrigo, can he put it away? This could fall anywhere. Modric, he's been bundled over. That is a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Mbappe looking to play it into the box. Looking to dink it in. And there goes the final whistle. Real Madrid enjoy their perfect day. Their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Sets of winners, one-sided What are you thinking?
It was a very good day. They played in the right spirit with a fitting atmosphere, and I think football won this time.
So we're up and running. Modric. Gravenberg. Salah. Now it's Darwin. Alaba plays it forward. Gravenberg with the ball through. Now it's Mbappe. And he's away. Mbappe, this is promising. Mbappe goes through the middle. Robertson, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just
Shot at goal! And the ball's come out. Now he's wondering who wants it. And that's been won straight back. And it's Modric. Now a chance to break. Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Diaz. Aimed long and direct. Robertson gets it back. McAllister. Surely. Diaz, can he score? He's got away with one there. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Defenders on the back foot. Mohamed Salah. Szoboszlai decides to play it back. Goes for goal! Modric passes it forward. Van Dijk with the foul. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Looks like a good ball through. And it's Salah. It's a loose ball. Looks to slip it through. McAllister. Darwin. Gravenberch! He's scored! And Liverpool score first. Well, you've got to say the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Liverpool take the lead.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Oh, no, that's not the ball he wants. Hits one! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Real Madrid grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
Darwin. Now the pass. Diaz gets it back. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe.
Van Dijk just did a brilliant job there. It was one of those all-or-nothing commitments, and he came up trumps.
And it's Salah. It's a promising run he's making on the right. It's come loose. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Mohamed Salah taking charge of the dead ball. And distance is no problem here. The angle's tight for a shot. Nunez! Diaz has a go!
Ah, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
He's had a look. Bellingham. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. Diaz. He'll have a dent! What a wonderful goal!
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find...
And there's the end of the first half. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Well, we're already into the second period.
Real Madrid need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Out to the left it goes. Looks to slip it. Going for goal! Really well taken goal. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
The Reds are 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
Robertson with the ball through. Hits one! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Surely now, beyond all doubt. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Rodrigo. Soboslai goes looking. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Chouameni. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Rudiger positions himself well and cuts it out. Throw it. Rudiger. Bellingham. The Reds are very keen on the aerial route.
Look, if you're good at it and instructed to carry on doing it, then you find a way of making it work, and they are.
Gravenberg, already of course on the score sheet. Gravenberg. Now it's Gravenberg. Crunching tackle. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gravenberg. Robertson tries a through ball. A chance! He's gone for it! He's kept it out just.
Liverpool are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Chouameni. Mendy. Rodrigo. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Diaz. Diaz. Played towards the front men. Well played, he saw that coming. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Gorgeous control there. He's left his man. Rodrigo. Forward it goes. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Ball. Who's going to get that? Now a chance to break. Gravenberg. Now the pass. Diaz. Up he gets! Got the hard part right, but the rest wrong. Bellingham. Looks to slip it through. Diaz dinks one in. Nunez passes it through. Gravenberg! And with that, the final whistle. Real Madrid had no answer. Second best in every department. Back on the game then, Jim.
Real Madrid definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their...
gets things running. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs.
Bellingham! Oh, great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade. Well, the first attempt hasn't quite drawn first blood, but they've got a slight edge.
Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Bellingham. So what's he planning here? Szoboszlai. Diaz. And it's been taken straight back. Well positioned to make that interception. Gravenberg cuts it out. Diaz. Floats one over. Szoboszlai pushes it out wide. He's gone for it! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
How about it? They've scored! There is the breakthrough. Wow, he was never going to miss from there.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
Real Madrid trail at this early stage. Going for goal! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And the finish! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Van Dijk certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Rodrigo. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Cut out in the nick of time. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Szoboszlai. Needed a better pass there. Szoboszlai tries running with the ball at his feet. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Darwin Núñez! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not some...
Szoboszlai! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Rodrigo. Now it's Darwin. He goes long. And he's made certain that won't get through. Núñez needed to come up with a better ball.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Now the pass. He's played him through. Mbappe going through. And that's been what he's had a go. Oh, taken with style. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Mbappe with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Real Madrid get themselves back into a spectacular effort. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Van Dijk really improvised cleverly there. His quick thinking almost paid off in real style.
It so nearly came off for him.
Yeah, and you can hear how the crowd are reacting to this too.
Done very well to intervene. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Núñez sticks in a foot to win it back. Aimed long and direct. Szoboszlai. And he's cut it out. Vinicius Junior could move up a gear here. Rodrigo. Mbappe did well to pick out Rodrigo, but he was just unable to find a shot. And here's the chance to counter. Szoboszlai. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Tchouaméni goes looking. That intervention was very necessary. Vinicius Junior, chance to break. Vinicius Junior with the ball through. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Real Madrid don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Tries a through ball. Diaz. He's got away. He's gone for it. Once more against the woodwork. That's a half-decent try.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Yeah, and you can feel and hear how the crowd are reacting to all of this.
Carvajal. McAllister. Robertson. Now it's Darwin. Alexander-Arnold. And he's there to cut it out. And now they can launch a counter. Mbappe gets it back. Szoboszlai, a chance, has a pop! Superb from Szoboszlai! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Liverpool are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
The Reds go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. He's through, it's 1-on-1! Shot a goal! They are rampant! And the lead is extended still further. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
He's made it 3, quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Liverpool grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Bellingham. Mohamed Salah looks to slip it through. That is very well defended. Robertson passes it through. Now it's McAllister. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Diaz decides to play it back. Going for goal! The Reds awarded another corner. It's a goal kick. Tchouaméni. Bellingham. Mendy. Bellingham. Now it's Chouameni. Tries a header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Vinicius Junior really has shown an example of why indecision is fatal.
Looks like a good ball through. Nunez. He's left his man.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Vinicius Junior plays it out to the flank. Rodrigo looking to get on the end of this. Rodrigo. He's gone for it! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Bellingham will probably beat himself up after that as the sole culprit.
Speculative strike. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Now the counter. No question that's a foul. Oh, good stop, it had to be. And that's that. Out-muscled, out-manoeuvred, outwitted. They just couldn't find any way into the game, and they are comprehensively beaten. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Real Madrid never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all